Okay, so let's actually use this opportunity to talk about any and everything Rell sees. Now, if you're like me, you're very concerned. You are very concerned about Rell C's release date. Now, originally, Rell C's, well, I said originally, but a couple of weeks ago or a month ago or so, Rell Bad did actually say that Rell C's may actually end up being delayed indefinitely because of the whole roblox changing some stuff with studios and developer stuff that a lot of us may not understand. And then he doubled back and said everything's actually gonna go as planned because Roblox rolled out the feature sooner than anticipated and things should go back to normal and we should most likely have a December release. So essentially it went from delayed to not delayed. And now we are in mid-November with honestly nothing. The Rell brothers haven't been giving us sneaks as of recently. We did get something on the 12th of November that I will cover in this video, but it's nothing too significant. Now remember, originally everybody had anticipated that Rell C's movie 3 would come in October, as well as CC. And if you guys haven't realized, October is actually finished and we are midway, there's no denying it now, we are midway through November. In fact, this time next week, November will be about to finish, literally. So we're exactly through the midway point of November, and that's pretty scary actually. It's pretty concerning. Now, the reason I say this is because if you look at it statistically, if you look at it from a point of view as a Rell brother, we do know the Rell brothers love to be on point with things. We know they don't like to rush. We also know that we could basically call them perfectionists. When there's flaws within their game and the public see it from the old devlogs and movies, what do the Rell brothers usually go and do? They improve on the critiques that people have given them, whether it's other developers or community members. They always go back and polish and change areas that may be flawed or unpolished. And they've been doing this for Rell C's since 2020, before it was even called Rell C. Now, knowing that the Rell brothers are damn near perfectionists, we are midway through November and we haven't gotten movie 3. Also, we've gotten no word on the announcement of CC. If you guys remember correctly, there are two things that need to happen before Rell C's can even release to the public. Rell C's movie 3 is a factor that has to happen and cannot be skipped over in order for the game to actually release. The reason being is because movie 3 is going to have important announcements about CC and a release time frame, and there are a lot of features and gameplay stuff that the Rell brothers have promised to show within movie 3. Movie 3 is an important event that cannot be skipped and has to happen before the release of Rell C's. Now, in order to actually produce movie 3, it is a time consuming thing. Not only do you have to record hours worth of content, literally hours worth of content, the Rell brothers are also now going to need to edit hours worth of content, and having large video files, unless they have super PCs, and I very much doubt they do because I'm very sure Rell Sin was complaining about his PC not being newer hardware for a while ago. I remember he said something like that. He's got like a 20 series RTX, which is actually pretty old now. Regardless, editing large video files will strain your PC and takes a while to do. Not only do you have to edit it, you have to render. Unless these guys have my PC or a super PC, it takes a while to render large video files. And when I say a while, I mean if your PC is not strong enough, like built for editing, it can take hours to render large video files. For example, for a 30-minute video, it takes me about 10 minutes, sometimes 8 to render. And my PC is stronger than Rell Bad and Rell Sin's. I don't know why, because they are both richer than me. But an hour video file would probably take them at least 2 hours if it's true that their PCs aren't that strong. And 2 hours is giving them the benefit of doubt. And then to upload it and all of that. Basically, what I'm trying to say is the Rell brothers would need at least a week, if not 2, just to set up movie 3 and have it uploaded on the channel. That is no small feat. Movie 3 is a big deal. They would need at least a week week or two just to record, just to prepare it for upload. So technically, let's assume they haven't started recording movie 3. May not come out this month. If anything, we'll probably get it within that last week of November. It's probably the ideal sweet spot there, assuming they start recording sometime within the next couple of days. As well as that, CC needs to happen. We're not even going to talk about the testing. We're just going to talk about CC. CC also needs to happen before Rell can release to the public. And guess what? Rell hasn't even announced anything about CC as of yet. And CC, in my opinion, I don't remember how long Shindo Life 2's CC phase was. I do remember all the content creators streaming CC, like Ghost in the Cosmos and Sweepy. However, I'm assuming the CC phase would last anywhere between a week, if not 3. Maybe not even 3. Let's just say a week, if not 2. Let's just say bare minimum CC needs to be 2 weeks long. I'm assuming so, because CC is always a big deal for the Rell brothers. It's nothing to take lightly. They would not skip CC phase. It's actually a very important phase for the Rell's life cycle. It has to happen. So these are just bare minimum stats I'm giving you guys. Rell's movie 3 and Rell's CC, both of those combined would need a threshold of at least 4 weeks. Like, if we got Rell's movie 3 this weekend and they announced CC, we would probably have CC finished mid to end of December. That's if we got everything right now. So how long after CC would the Rell brothers take to release Rell's? That is a big question, and that is an important question. Not only that, there's no way to actually accurately say whatever the time period would be, but we just know Rell's would release after CC. And given the time frames we have left, there is no possible way, unless the Rell brothers rush or they have more done than they've been telling us, there's no possible way Rell's releases in 2020. Genuinely, I think, in my opinion, if I had to give a release date, I would give it January. January is given everything that's happened so far, time frames, delays, not having movie 3, not having CC yet, and the radio silence, January is the perfect month for Rell's to release. If we get Rell's movie 3 at some point this month and CC starts in December, January would be the perfect time frame. That's if nothing gets delayed and pushed back. Again, Rell's most likely won't come out this year. It just doesn't, there's no constraints to it. It doesn't make sense. We're basically already in December and we haven't gotten CC yet. It's just not possible. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I mean, I'm very sure everybody's already thinking this, but you know, these are just my assumptions, by the way. But these are calculated assumptions. It's not like, oh, I'm just throwing random dates out there like a lot of the other people are doing, cover Rell's content. I'm taking what we've been given and micro-analyzing. Now, heading over to Twitter, we can actually see Rell Bad posted this in November 12th. When we finish Dev Movie 3, so when we finish, now I'm gonna again micro-analyze everything, bro. Like, I don't know if this means they've been working on it, or they are working on it, or they are going to work on it. It's you know, vague for sure, but he's being straightforward and telling us what's up. When we finish Dev Movie 3, many will overlook the amount of work it took to get to this point, especially with testing and optimization features. I redid the ships not once, or not just once, but 3 times for optimization, materials, sculpture, I think, and manual trim. All systems have been changed multiple times. Crafting to cooking, mining, fishing, boss systems, maps, sea beast, hunting, refined everything. So they've been taking their time. Again, like I said, the Rell brothers are perfectionists. The Rell brothers are perfectionists. Literally told you guys this, right? 3 times. Redid everything 3 times. My brother and I put in hours a day to get these things done. For those who actually know and care or care enough to, thank you. Congratulations, King. And then he shows us some sneaks of the ship's builds and different parts of the ships. I'm very sure these are all the ship parts we're going to be able to customize, or just some of them. I'm very sure there's probably going to be more. Then here we have a blimp or an airship as well, which we actually haven't seen any of, like, in game. I don't think we've seen any blimp. I mean, there's not much to blimp gameplay. It's just a flying ship essentially. But yeah, man, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. This doesn't really give us any indications as to anything movie 3, other than him saying when we finish doing dev movie 3. Again, we don't know if that means they are working on it, they've been working on it, or they're going to start working on it, because it doesn't specify anything. But yeah, I just wanted to go through that with you guys. Rell is most likely not coming out this year. That's just it is what it is type of moment, right? Honestly, I wouldn't mind a January release, because if it means, okay, we've been working on the game, right, and things are set in stone, but we need our time frames to be realistic, January makes sense, right? Now, if it starts to get a bit, I wouldn't say irritating, it starts to get, I'll understand people's frustrations if it's like a March, maybe even February is fine, but if it's like a March or an April or a May or a June on a GTA delay flex, yeah, that's when I can understand people will get a little bit frustrated. But hopefully, fingers crossed, that's just not the case, right? Hopefully. But we're gonna have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Ignore this. This is just one of my favorite YouTubers at the moment, and he just got, well, he's not married, but you know. Anyways, I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.